Alright, good morning. Where we left off, we were going to pull the pump out of the motor that those turbos are on, which is right there. Turbos are out and off, pump is out. This guy, we learned that the clutch is not the issue, so we've already ordered a compressor for it. We're going to do the compressor first, and if it ain't the compressor, then we'll change the expansion valve. I think it's kind of a mix between the two, but I think the compressor may just be mechanically, not working. Just stops working, I guess. Like it gets hot and the piston seals give out or something. But I'm going to pull up the red 6.4 and we're going to begin tearing it apart. So we're going to put the old pump in that truck, which I currently just have wrapped up in a towel because I didn't really have anything else better to do with it. Looks like I wrapped it up pretty good. Oh, there she is. There it is. There we go. It is an original pump. So, I mean, everything that came out of this motor original, I don't even know the miles on it. It may have 400,000 on it. I don't believe so, but it does have, from what I can tell, the pump is working. Again, the high pressure turbo is what failed on those originally, which I knew it looked like the turbos had failed. And this thing's been sitting a while because even the oil's all dried up. It was inside the turbos, but yeah, it'd make for a good core, I guess. But so from what I can tell, the motor must have been running. It's just turbos failed. They probably chose not to repair it, or couldn't afford to repair it, or whatever the situation may have been, and they just parked it. And like I said, a guy who bought it. He bought it just for the cab. Truck didn't have a title, but he just needed the roof of the cab, because we all know the older roof of the Super Duties you really can't even get them anymore, and they're expensive to repair, and they're notorious for rusting, in the gutters on them. So he bought it for that, and then he didn't want the rest of the truck. So again, he offered me, I think I bought the motor for $500, and it rotates over. So I mean, it's good enough to rebuild, which is all I wanted. I wanted the core engine to rebuild to sell, which we still got to finish the 6.0, but that 6.0 keeps getting delayed because my own 6.4 refuses to cooperate with me, which hopefully after this we'll be all on the same page. So that's what we're looking at, and it was also gives us a time to check the high pressure side of my turbo on my 6.4 because we've never pulled it off. So hopefully it's good. Hopefully there's no issues. We don't find anything crazy. But yeah, that's where we're at. So we're gonna push it out of the way for now until the compressor gets here. We're waiting on it to come in. Again, it's such a shame that I have to do this to a truck that's new. It's almost aggravating. Whatever. Let's go pull the red 6.4 up and get her moved up this way. All right. It's all sitting back here by itself. Should be. And I thought I left it unlocked. Oh, still smells good in here. Put that nice air freshener in here. Oh, so empty. Feels like it hasn't been driven in forever. Does it still run? I'm sure it does, hopefully. Hey! Not that I really even doubted it, honestly. This thing's pretty loyal. Besides, yeah, it's wanting to act up right now. Shove that off to the side. Oh yeah. It's already idled up. I don't know if that's just it's getting warm or is that from it. The regulator acted dumb. There's my hoodie. I'm looking for that. Alright, well, since it started, I guess we'll just go ahead and move it up and start tearing the poor thing apart. Tisk. Alright, so anybody who has seen the channel before or anything, we're going to pull these turbos the same way we pulled the turbos on the black 6.4. Pretty much just going to pull all the intake stuff out. We're going to pull the U-bridge out with the fuel cooler. pull out as one piece. We'll undo or unhook the charge pipe off the hot side with this guy here. This runs all the way down to the bottom of the charge air cooler, which can discharge on the top side up into the intake, which would make that the cold side. We'll pull the oil feed line off. This one's going to be a bit more pain in the ass, obviously, because we still have the cross pipe in here. So there's a little catalytic converter that's right there. So I'm about to pull that off. That's going to be a fight, I'm sure, but we'll figure it out. How bad can it be? It's going to be pretty bad. And I do plan to do the up pipes, so it's also going to be, again, a fight within itself. So we're going to see how that works out. I'm already dreading it because I know what this takes to do, and I know it sucks to do. But it is what it is. Now, without further ado, I guess let's start diving into this thing. I think our buddy is going to show up here, a little partner in crime, going to show up and start tearing that thing apart. Or finish tearing it apart, at least get it ready to pull. All we got to do is hook a chain to it and then yank it and put the other motor in it. So that's the plan. Hopefully I can get all this stuff out today. If not, you know, whatever. We're gonna give it hell. Alright, as y'all just saw me fight like hell, and that turbo felt, either I just don't feel strong today, or that turbo felt a lot heavier than the other one does. I don't know. But I did mention the TikTok. I did mention here, this is a 2006 build engine. So this is it's a 0107 truck. It's a 2006 engine, and the production date on the fuel hose here, just for reference, is 12/04 of 06. So this is a very, very, very first. This is the first production run of the 6.4 Power Strokes, and I happen to own it. I think it's kind of cool. So these big heavy bastards are out. Still got the original VGD actuator with its coolant cooled aftermarkets, or not coolant cooled. Again, turbo feels good. We did break a bolt off. We'll have to heat that up with the torch and get it out, because the turbos are in good shape. But I didn't check the outlet of this guy yet. Oh, she's good and dry. Yeah, and turbos are good. They'll go back on. We are going to reseal the center, so we'll change the crush gasket and the baffle gasket here. We'll get rid of these. There's an internal like metal crush that goes between the housings, and then you have this metal gasket seal. So we'll change those out. We did cut the up pipes, so I cut the top of the EGR crossover pipe, and then we cut the EGR crossover feed section off the passenger side up pipes. The reason why I cut them, and I was kind of hesitant, I have new up pipes here. We're going to put new up pipes on the truck obviously now, but the reason why is, number one, the crossover was leaking, and number two, the driver's side up pipe has a slight leak as well. Very minimal, nothing crazy. It probably lasts another 3,000 miles, honestly, who knows. But it was very, very small, just enough you could see a little bit of soot there. So I mean, it probably, again, very minor, but I saw it, and once I see something like that, I have to acknowledge it and I have to fix it. So we're gonna go ahead and put the new up pipes in it. I'm probably gonna leave this where it is right now today. I'll come back tomorrow morning and I will pull up pipes out. The driver's side is going to be pretty easy. It's the passenger side that's going to suck. So we'll see what we got to do with that. So we're going to pull those, put the new ones in, and then for now we're going to put the fender roll back in this truck. We got the compressor and all that stuff. Everything's good so far. We're going to change an air filter too. I'm going to go pick that up because this AKC is sucking on itself, and yeah, but put the fender on. See the nice new AC compressor in there. So from what I can tell, it's good. It ran a whole hour with the AC running. It didn't do that before, so hopefully it's fixed. But that's gonna be it for this one. Till tomorrow. I'll see you on the next one.